Alrighty, any pains or injuries before we start? Okay, that I don't already know about. All right, let's sit up tall. Hi, my name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is mobility flow. We're using asana poses to incorporate into fluidity and mobility movement practices. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. If your hips or your lower back are tight, please elevate and sit up on some blocks or some blankets, and that'll make it easier for you to find a lengthy, tall spine as you take a comfortable cross-legged position. All right, let the palms face up. Fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Grounding evenly through your seat, elongate through your spine. And with your shoulders broaden, start to connect to the breath, letting your inhales even out with your exhales. And as you connect to your breath, with the inhale, let the crown of the head reach upwards toward the sky as you lengthen. And with the exhale, grounding firmly and evenly through your seat. Inhaling again, expansion of your lungs in all directions. And then with the exhale, empty it all out. Three arms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed. Hands together in prayer on front of the heart. Pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into thumbs. Lifting the heart up toward the sky. Setting your intention for yoga practice. Devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification. Purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrava, Pavitrava, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyendraha, Bihyendraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, let the palms face up, fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side, pulling gently to elongate through the left side of the neck. And then draw the chin toward the right shoulder. Continue to pull gently to the back of the head, still stretching your neck. Release back to center. Drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And then chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the left hand. Chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side. Roll it back, opposite side. Roll it center. Take a few more rounds at your own pace, allowing these circles to warm up your neck and shoulders, bring movement to the top of the spine. And then one more giant circle, chin back toward the chest and pause. And then taking the opposite direction and moving just as slowly. And then one more giant circle. Chin back toward the chest and pause. And then lifting the chin parallel to the floor, neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Allow the hands to support to either side. And then turning your toes toward each other. And then roll them out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Take outer rotation, circling the ankles. So you're moving your hip joints, knee joints, ankle joints. And then back to center again. Switch them around. Inner rotations, opposite direction. And then back to center again. Cross your shins again, but take the opposite, crossing of the legs. So this is your non-dominant side. So it should feel a little bit tighter, a little bit awkward. Raise the arms up high and extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center, arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Back up to center, other side. Back to center again, legs forward, forward fold. You can grab your feet, ankles or your shins. Connect with a neutral spine and then hinge at the hips to draw forward. Try to maintain as much of that neutrality through your spine as possible. And make your way back up. Hands and knees. Hands are shoulders width, palms flat, middle fingers point straight forward. Knees are about hips width, and then tucking your toes under for additional support. Hands and knees. Inhale, draw the navel down, raise your tail, raise the back of the head. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral spine. Right hand out, about one handprint forward. Inhale, raise your left elbow up, and then thread it through. Left shoulder, left cheek comes down to floor as you take a twist. Press into your right hand, lift back up. Hands and knees and switch sides. Left hand, one handprint wider, one handprint further forward. Raise right elbow up and then thread it through. Right shoulder, right cheek towards the floor. And twist. Press into left hand, lift back up, walk it back in. Untuck your toes, draw back, and sitting on your heels. Hands together in prayer, interlace, press your palms forward around the spine. Inhale, lift and reach up, slightly tilting back, looking up. 3 times. Exhale, round the spine, reach forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Staying here and then release your hands back behind you, interlace your fingers. Broaden your shoulders, reach back, gently looking up, taking in a middle upper back bend as you broaden your shoulders. Release. Hands together in prayer again, but take the opposite thumb on top this time, and same thing. Press your palms forward as you round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift, stay lifted, and then wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace with the opposite thumb on top. Shoulders to broaden, reach back, lift the gaze up, middle and upper back bend. As you engage your upper back, you're broadening the collarbones, your pectorals. Release, walking hands forward, down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, 3-legged dog. stepping your right foot forward, back heel comes down, warrior one, arms up high and extend. Yeah, back heel down. On the inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up high, bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen and reach up, bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Keep the arms reaching, bending the front knee, warrior one. Cactus your arms, bending the elbows, palms face forward. Reach your forearms toward each other. Inhale, draw the elbows back and broaden 3 times. Exhale, draw forward. Inhale, arms back. Exhale, draw forward. Inhale, arms back. Stay here and broaden your chest as you engage your upper back. Take the arms back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. You can modify with the right arm to the top of the right leg, or the right hand can come down to the floor, left arm reaching up. Take it all the way back up, reverse warrior. Triangle. Lengthen out the right leg. Right hand to top of the shin to modify. Right hand to the floor. You can touch down easily. Inhale all the way back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras. Inhale, lift up baby cobra. So your belly, lower ribs stay on the floor. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little higher. Belly, lower ribs away from the floor. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. If you have full extension of your arms for cobra, take it. Otherwise, keeping the elbows bent. All the way down. Child's pose, seat toward the heels and fold. And then down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in towards the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Re-extend the left leg, stepping it forward, warrior one. Back heel comes down, arms up high to extend. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen and reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Keep the arms reaching. Bend the front knee. Cactus your arms. Palms are facing forward. Exhale, draw the arms in. Inhale, open. Exhale, draw the arms in. Inhale, open. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, open. Stay here. Actively draw the elbows back, engaging upper back, broadening your chest. Release back to warrior one. Arms up. Open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior, left arm up and back. Side angle. You can modify elbow to top of the knee or the hand to the floor, right arm up. Inhale. Take it back up. Reverse warrior. Triangle. Lengthen out the left leg. Left hand to top of the shin or to the floor, right arm up. Inhale all the way back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot, stepping back plank, and lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. And holding for cobra. All the way down. Child's pose. Seat toward the heels and fold. And then down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips and bend the right knee. Re-extend the right leg, stepping it forward. Warrior one, back heel comes down, arms up high to extend. Left hand catching your right wrist, extend up, and then side bending over to your left. Take it back up, switch hands, extend, side bending to the right. Take it back to center, warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, lift to gaze up. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Take it back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Again, modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to floor. This time, left palm face down, reach forward. Let's take big circles with the left arm. Reach your left arm up, back, down, forward. 3 times. Up, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward, and come all the way back up into reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg. Extended triangle. Again, hand to the shin to modify, hand to floor if you can touch down. Left palm face down, reach forward. Now, arcing your left hand, you're going to take the left hand and move it over to the left side and then behind you. Over to the left side and overhead. To the left side and behind you. To the left side, overhead. Left side, behind you. Left side, overhead, and come all the way back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Right foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in towards the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Re-extend the left leg, stepping it forward. Warrior one. Right hand catching the left wrist. Extend, side bending over to the right. Back to center, switch hands, extend, side bending to your left. Back to center, wrap the hands back behind you, interlace with the non-dominant interlacing of your hands, other thumb on top, lift the gaze up to back bend. Exhale, bow forward, devotional warrior, forward bending. All the way back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle, left arm to top left leg or the hand to the floor. Right palm face down, reach forward. Big circle with your right arm, reach up, back, down, forward 3 times. Up, back, down, forward. Up, back, down, forward, and come all the way back up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg. Extended triangle. Left hand to top of the shin or to the floor. Right palm face down and reach forward. This time we're arcing the right hand to the side. Right arm out to right side and then behind you. To the right and overhead. To the right and behind you. To the right and overhead. To the right behind you. To the right, overhead, come all the way back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Re-extend the right leg, stepping it forward, warrior one. Reach the arms forward, palms facing down. We're going to take big circles with the shoulders. You're going to move the hands forward, up, back, down. Forward, up, back, down. Forward, up, back, down. And let's go back, down, back, up, forward. Down, back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward. Raise your arms back up. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Half moon. Right hand forward about a foot. A little bit over to right side. Tipping forward to balance. Reach your left heel back. Reach your left arm up. You can always keep the gaze looking to the floor to help you check your balance. Let's reach your left arm forward and reach your left arm forward through your fingertips and then point the left toes back so you're getting very lengthy through your left side. Reach, reach, reach. Let's revolve that. Left hand to the floor, square up your hips. With your left hand supporting, right arm up to twist. Now everyone take the gaze to the floor for balance. As you then draw your left knee behind the right heel, you're going to bend your right knee to lower. And you're going to lift it all the way back up and kick it back. Left knee behind the right heel, draw it down. Kick it all the way back. One more time. Left knee behind the right heel. Kick it all the way back. Step it back. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. Sphinx pose. Walking your hands forward, forearms down. Grab opposite elbows to line up your shoulders, taking your forearms back down to parallel. Then you also want to check that your shoulders and your elbows line up so you end up with 90 degrees with your arms. Then once you have your forearms down and you're set, press your belly and your lower ribs toward the floor, which lengthens your lower back. Press your forearms down, lifting your chest, which deepens your mid-back bend. Gaze is slightly toward the floor in front of you so the back of the neck remains long. Now let's activate your right leg. Point the right toes. Lift the right thigh off the floor and reach, reach, reach. Release your right leg back down. Switch sides. Point your left toes. Lift the left thigh. Lift and reach. Start to release. To come out of the pose, press your hands down. Lift the elbows. Draw the elbows out to release. Walk your hands back. Child's pose. Seat toward the heels and fold. Walk your hands in, standing on top of the shins. Reach your arms forward. Eagle arms. Right arm wraps underneath the left and double wrap. Right arm underneath the left. Good. Then lift the elbows higher to roughly the height of your shoulders. Then reach your hands away from the face, and that should help you feel a broadness through your upper back and through your outer shoulders. Maybe even feeling into the rotation of your shoulder joints. Then draw the hands in towards the forehead, and then reach hands forward. Draw the hands in, reach your arms forward. Draw the hands in, reach your hands forward. Good. Draw it in again. This time, lift the elbows up. Elbows in toward the ribs, and then chin toward the chest. 3 times. Lift the elbows up, gaze up. Exhale, elbows toward the ribs, fingertips forward, chin forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Release. Walking your hands forward, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Re-extend the left leg, stepping the left leg forward, warrior one. This time, let's take the arms out to a T position. Reach your arms forward, draw the arms back. Reach your arms forward, draw the arms back. Reach forward, Draw back, lift the gaze up. Come back to neutral. Arms up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Exhale, half moon. Left hand forward about a foot, lobe up to left side. Tip forward to balance. Reach your right heel back, reach your right arm up. Once you steady your balance, reach your right hand forward, extend. Reach your right toes back, extend. Reach, reach, reach. Get very lengthy through your right side. And then let's revolve it. Right hand to the floor, square of your hips. Left arm up to twist. Now keep the gaze looking down to the floor to help you to balance. Then you're going to take the right knee behind the left heel as you bend your left knee and draw down a little bit. Lengthen it all back around, kick it back 3 times. Right knee behind the left heel, draw down. Kick it all the way back. Right knee behind the left heel. Kick it all the way back and step it back, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back, plank. Lower all the way down to the belly, and again, set up for Sphinx. Forearms down, opposite elbows, forearms parallel. Shoulders and elbows line up, 90 degrees of the arms, belly, lower ribs press toward the floor, press into your forearms to lift your chest, gaze toward the floor with the lengthy back of the neck. Now let's everyone draw the chin toward the chest so you're stretching the back of the neck. Tracing your chin along the chest, move the chin toward the right shoulder, and maybe look behind you past your right shoulder. And then releasing chin toward the chest. Trace your chin along the pectorals and reach toward the left shoulder and look past the left shoulder behind you. And then tracing along the pectorals, chin toward the chest again. This time, look up as you lift the head, gently looking up. And then chin toward the chest, looking down. And then neutral spine again. Press your hands down, lift the elbows, draw the elbows out to lower your chest. Walk your hands back, child's pose. And then walking your hands back in, sitting on your shins once again. Arms forward. This time, left arm under to take eagle arms. Once you set up, lift the elbows about the height of your shoulders. You can check that. And then reach your hands away from the face. Then start to draw the hands in toward the forehead. Reach hands forward. Hands in toward the forehead. Hands forward. One more. Hands in toward the forehead. Hands forward. This time, hands in. Lift the elbows up, gaze up. Exhale, round the mid and upper back. Elbows in toward the ribs. Reach fingertips forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Come back up to neutral, releasing. Walking hands forward. Down dog. All right, then start to walk your feet forward as well, standing toward the front of the mat, separating your feet about mat's width distance and just dangle forward. You can grab opposite elbows. Let the elbows and the head get heavy as you dangle forward. You can always keep a slight bending of the knees. Release your hands down. Let's twist. Left hand comes to center, creating a tripod. Bend your left knee. Extend the right leg. Raise your right arm up to twist. You may stay here, extending your right arm up, or take a half bind. Right hand behind you and twist a little bit deeper. Raise your right arm back up, switch sides. Right hand comes to the floor, replacing your left. Bend your right knee, extending your left leg, left arm up to twist. You may stay here or take a half bind, left hand behind you. Release your left arm back up and left hand to the floor with both hands supporting evenly. Let's come out of the pose by bending at the knees. Let the seat drop a little bit. Lift the head, lift the upper back so your spine is more neutral. Shift away back toward the heels and through the strength of your quads and a neutral spine, rise up to a standing position. All right, so using the strength of your quads instead of your lower back to come up to standing. Step the feet in together. On the inhale, extend the arms out and up. Exhale, side bending over to the right. Inhale, take it back to center. Exhale, side bending to your left. Inhale, back to center, cactus your arms. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, back to center, arms out to a T for balance, stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee. Flex your right foot strongly, and then you're going to extend the right heel forward. Oops. Bend your right knee. Extend the right heel forward. Bend your right knee. Extend and bend. Then open up the knee to the side, drawing back to center. Open to the right, back to center. Open right, back to center. Step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. We're going to come right back up to the second side. Bend the knees. Take it up to chair. Arms out to a T, stepping on the right foot. Pick up the left knee. Flexion your left foot strongly. Then extend the left heel forward. Bend your left knee. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Open to left. Square back to center. Open left. Back to center. Open left, back to center. Step the left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Stay in the forward fold. Take a few breaths. With your hands supporting, heel toe your feet. Again, match with distance. With your hands supporting on the floor, bend your left knee and shift the hips to your left side. Back to center, bend your right knee, shift to the right side. 3 rounds. Shift left, shift right. Shift left, shift right. Back to center again. As you dangle forward, grab opposite elbows, but take the other forearm on top and let the head release. And take the hands back to the floor for support. With the hands supporting, bend the knees, let the seat drop a little bit. Lift the head, lift the upper back to engage your spine. Shift the weight back toward your heels, and through the strength of your quads and that neutral spine, start to rise up through that neutral spine. When you come all the way up, extend the arms out and up. Exhale, side bending over to your left. Inhale back to center. Side bending over to the right. Inhale back to center. Cactus your arms. Exhale, twist to your left. Back to center. Twist to the right. Back to center. Step the feet in. Stepping on the right foot first this time. Pick up your left knee, tree pose. Sole of the left foot and the right leg above or below the knee joint. And then when you're ready, arms up and hold it in this balance. Raise the arms back up. Step the left foot back down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. We're coming right back up. Bend the knees. Come back up to chair. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee. Tree pose, second side. All right, take the arms back up, stepping the right foot back down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Fingertips to the floor, bend the knees and step the feet back, down dog. Crescent moon, raise your left leg up, stepping your left foot forward, and the right knee comes down to the floor. And then walk your hands to the top of the thighs and lean the hips forward. Once you have your quads set up, arms up, Venus Mudra. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace. Broaden your shoulders and deepen the back bend. Side stretch, left arm to left leg, right arm overhead. Now, if you have better extension to take the left hand down to the floor, you can take that option as well. It's a much deeper stretch. Switch sides, right hand down, left arm up and overhead. Then left hand to the floor to inside the left foot. Turn your left toes out at an angle. Left side also turns out for lizard. Walk your hands forward about a foot and then lowering your forearms down. All right, lifting the elbows back up. Walk your hands back in. Turning your left toes back forward. Frame your left foot half split. Tuck the right toes under. You're going to shift your hips back in space. You're going to line up the hips with the right knee. So you want a vertical right thigh. Flex your left foot, hands either side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back down. Low lunge. Hands to either side. Right knee comes off. Right hand stays to the floor. Left arm up to twist. Left hand comes back down. Warrior one. Ground the back heel and rise up. Open it up. Warrior two. Straddling for a bend. Lengthen out the left leg. Turn your left toes over to the right side. Toes are just a little bit turned in. Hands to the hips. Inhale, lift up for the back bend to prepare. Exhale, straddling for a bend, coming forward. Let the hands come down for support. Once you have the hands supporting, realign by inhale, lengthening your legs, lengthening your spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips with that neutral spine. Let the head get heavy and dangle forward. All right, with your hands supporting, lift the upper torso. Bend at the knees just a little bit, letting the seat draw down. Shift weight back toward the heels through the strength of the legs and neutral spine. Rise up once again. Warrior two. So we're going to come into reverse warrior and then through into pigeon. Raise your left arm up for reverse warrior. Hands to the floor and raise your left leg up. Three-legged dog. And then draw the left knee in. Land that left shin to the floor for your pigeon. Into right knee, further back. Angle out the left side, 30 to 45 degrees. Walk your hands back, elongate through the spine. Once you're nice and level and you're ready, make your way forward. Two more deep breaths. All righty, starting to break. Lift your torso back up, walk your hands back in. Tuck the right toes under, gently press it back to down dog and walk it out side to side. All right, come back to down dog second side, right leg up. Step the right foot forward, left knee comes down, crescent moon. Walking your hands top the thighs and lunge forward. Set up your quads, the base of the pose. And once you have that set up, arms up, Venus Mudra. Wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace with the opposite thumb on top and broaden. Side bending, right arm to right leg, left arm overhead. If you have better extension, right hand can come down to the floor. It's a deeper reach, so if it's a little bit too much, just come back with the forearm to the right leg. Take it back to center, other side. Left hand down, right arm up. Release the hands to the floor, to the inside of the right foot. Turn the right toes out at an angle. Right side also turns out. Lizard. Walk your hands forward, forearms down. All right, lifting the elbows back up, walking hands back in. Half split, turn the right toes forward, frame your right foot with your hands. Tuck the left toes under. Shifting back, the hips line up over your left knee, vertical left thigh. Flex your right foot, hands support, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. I begin to break. Step the right foot back down. Frame your foot with your hands. Low lunge. Lifting your left knee. Then left hand stays down. Right arm up to twist. Warrior one. Right hand comes down. Ground the back heel. Arms up. Open it up. Warrior two. Straddling for a bend. Lengthen out the right leg. Turn the right toes to the left side. Check that your toes again are just slightly turned in. Hands to the hips. Lift up for your back bend. Then come up and forward, straddling for a bend. Let the hands come down to the floor. Then once your hands are supporting, re-lengthen your legs, re-lengthen your spine on the inhale. On the exhale, hinge at the hips, keep the neutral spine, let the head get heavy as you dangle forward, straddling forward, bend. Alrighty, let's break. So with your hands supporting, bend at the knees, let the seat drop a little bit. Lift the head, lift the upper back so your spine is neutral but activated. Shift the weight back toward the heels and through the strength of your quads and neutral spine, rise up. Warrior two. Pigeon. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Raise your right leg up. Three-legged dog. Draw the right knee in. Land that shin to the floor. Pigeon. Let's set up your pose. Walk your hands in. Elongate through the spine. Make sure your hips are level. Make sure your spine is relatively straight. And once you have that set up, make your way forward. Forearms down. I'm making your pillows with your hands. Alrighty, let's break. Walk your hands back in, lifting your torso back up. Tuck the left toes under and press it back to the down dog. Walk it out side to side. Alrighty, walk your feet forward toward your hands. Take the seat down. Let's take a forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach forward to grab your feet, ankles or your shins. Then re-lengthen your spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips to draw forward. Start to release. Make your way back up. Lower onto your back. Bend your knees, ankles to knees. Step the left foot in, right ankle on top of the left knee, and then let the right knee move forward and away from you. So there is a rotation going into your hips and a little bit of tension. Then lift the left foot, thread your right arm through the legs to grab the left shin. You can always lift the head and the upper back so that you can have a nice grip onto your left leg. And then once you have that, if you want to let the head and the head come back to the floor, then let them get heavy and draw down. That might not be possible depending on your flexibility. Then just keep Just drawing your left thigh toward the chest, even if your upper back is lifted. All right, start to release your left foot back down to the floor and keep the ankles to knee. Take the arms out to a T position and then drop the knees over to the right side with the right ankle on top of the left outer leg, outer left knee. Actively press down with your right foot to get more stretch to the outer left leg. Release your right foot back down to the floor. Lift the knees back up. Once you go back to center, windshield wipe your knees side to side a few times. When you're ready, take it back to center. Right foot steps down, left ankle on top of the right knee. Flex your left foot and let the left knee move away from you, going into the rotation of the left hip. Then begin to lift your right foot off the floor as you thread the arms to grab the front of the right shin. You can lift your head and the upper back to initiate that process. Once you have your hands around the shins, let the head and the upper back get heavy. If you're able to, let the head come to the floor. If not, stay lifted. But the action of the right knee, right thigh drawing toward you remains. Begin to release your right foot back down to the floor. Keep your ankles to knee. Arms out to a T and then drop your knees over to your left side. Ankles to knee to the left. Actively press down with the left foot to get more stretch to the outer right leg and deepening that back bend, that twist. Then begin to step the left foot back down to the floor. Lift the knees, and then windshield wipe your knees again, side to side, a whole bunch of times. Take it back to stillness and into center. Draw the knees in toward the chest, hugging both knees in. And then step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward. Shavasana, final relaxation. Feet are separated, toes are turned out. Arms alongside the body, palms face up, eyes closed, and letting everything go. Beginning to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And then rolling over to the right side, coming up to a comfortable cross-legged position. And let's take the non-dominant shin on top again so that you can use your non-dominant side to even out. Even seat, lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep. And let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here this morning. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.